Ravens flock. The flock rundown is the place to be. My man Ryan has been a lifelong Ravens fan since he was born. So I'm telling you now, it's about to go down. The podcast, the flock rundown. Ravens, baby. Nothing gets better than waking up and wondering how high we can fly. Tune in.
Motionless brainwaves attempt to swim their way to sense, can't tame the untamed.
I appreciate you, Ray. What's up, Ravens fans? My name is Ryan. Welcome to another episode of the Flock Rundown. Lamar Jackson has had his press conference. We're at day 2 of minicamp. He said he's getting more comfortable with the offense. He's getting more comfortable with the calls at the line of scrimmage. And he reiterated that the keys to this offense are in his hands, in the players' hands in general. They're able to huddle up, call a play that Todd Monken calls, and then there's verbiage at the line of scrimmage that Lamar can shout out to change the play or change a route. We've talked about that before. That's insanely important. All the great quarterbacks throughout the history of the game have had that ability, have had that option, and have used that option to pick apart defenses. So I think this will even further Lamar Jackson's understanding of football. Not that he doesn't understand football, but this will make him a better player. This will make him see things differently. This will make him take advantage of certain situations that I know he can see when he's out there. And I can't be more excited for Lamar to have this freedom. And I know this is going to take his game to another level. I mean, he's already a baller. He already can do everything on the field. But now you gave him all these weapons that we have and a new scheme that has modern passing concepts. And he has the ability to change plays at the line of scrimmage if he's seeing things he doesn't like. It's just about executing at this point. And I have all the faith in the world that Lamar can execute this offense at a really high level. And I was watching some of his highlights from minicamp so far, as I'm sure most of you have. It seems like he's got a little more zip on the ball. The spirals seem to be tighter than they were in the past, pause. Seems like he's developing an early connection with Nelson Agholor. I think that Nelson Agholor is going to have a role in this offense. I think that he's got a premier role right now because Bateman's not out there and Odell's not doing a whole lot with the full team so far. They're ramping him up. Bateman's still in a rehabilitation process, so he's being ramped up, but he's not going to participate in minicamp. So Nelson Agholor's got a lot of time to shine out here. He's probably like our number 1, number 2 out there right now. So I think that's why we're seeing a lot of highlights. I think when you have Bateman, Odell, and Zay, and Nelson Agholor, you might not see quite as much. But either way, I mean, Lamar's developing a rapport with Agholor. That doesn't hurt at all. And if he is a focal point of our offense, then so be it. Whoever steps up, steps up. You know, if you got a big name like Rashad Bateman, but you're not available again, then it's going to be somebody else, man. Like, it is what it is. But I'm hoping, I know there's a lot more talent in Bateman and OBJ and Zay, so I'm hoping that they rise to the top, and by the season, those are the guys, and they're all healthy, and they have a rapport with Lamar. But if it ends up being Agholor instead of one of them, it is what it is. So I'm happy to see Agholor making a bunch of plays. He had already worked out with Lamar previously in this offseason, so I think that they're just developing a rapport early on, but there's still a ton of time left. Hopefully we get Bateman back. Lamar and OBJ also said that they plan to work out in between minicamp and training camp. So I don't know if that'll be in South Florida. Probably be in South Florida. It seems like guys kind of come down there and work with Lamar. And Zay's already down there, so I'm sure him and Lamar will link up down there. Hopefully OBJ comes down, and we can just get these wide receivers working with Lamar during this month gap. So when they get back from training camp, they can just hit the ground running. Lamar also touched on the 6,000-yard comment again. Someone also asked Lamar if 4,000 yards passing was a more realistic outcome than the 6,000 yards, and he kind of joked and was like, that's kind of what I meant all along. Like, we're going to be able to pass a lot more. We're going to have a more powerful offense, but 6,000 yards is probably really unrealistic, and we all knew that anyway. He just confirmed that he wasn't being serious about the 6,000 yards, and it was more about his excitement about how much more we can pass the ball now with all these receivers and this new offense. So I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. September will be here before we know it, but let's just enjoy the highlights and practice clips and It's incredible to see OBJ out there in a Ravens uniform catching passes from Lamar. Appreciate you guys, as always, supporting the channel this early. We're over 500 subscribers in the first month. Thank you guys so much. I honestly never even thought there would be this much growth, especially this fast. I just started putting videos out because I'm a diehard fan and know a lot about the team, and I'm always consuming a ton of content about the team. So I was like, let me talk to you guys. Let me chop it up with you guys. Let me give you my opinions on things. And if you rock with it, you rock with it. If not, then there's other channels to watch. And, you know, I hope you watch other channels too. I watch all the other channels as well. But I'm glad you guys landed here. Glad you guys are watching this video still. Appreciate you more than you know. Let's go Ravens. Let's go Flock. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Flock Rundown. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.
Motionless brainwaves attempt to swim their way to sense, can't tame the untamed.